I'm Kyle James Lee, and I'm here to talk about one of the things that was just snuck into the Omnibus and COVID relief bill. The U.S. Congress snuck a vape mail ban into the Omnibus and COVID relief bill. First of all, I do not condone underage nicotine, alcohol, or drug use. The bill bans USPS from shipping vape products. FedEx is going to follow suit, and it's likely that UPS and DHL will also follow suit. The Vape Mail Ban will take effect 120 days after it's signed into law. And even if DHL doesn't comply, most of their shipping services go through USPS anyway, so it doesn't really matter. California will ban in-person flavored tobacco and flavored e-liquid sales starting January 1st, 2021. States like Massachusetts have already banned in-person vape sales, so is New York City. For vapors in states like these, they'll be forced to resort to producing their own e-liquid, bootleg e-liquid, or worse, and switch back to stinky cancer stick cigarettes. And it gets even worse than that, because the vape mail ban plus in-person sale ban will create a thriving vaping black market in these states. Because it's so much safer to buy e-liquid from drug dealers off the black market streets that's laced with cocaine and meth. Or people will import e-liquid from other states with vehicles and sell it for double or even triple the price, including bootleg e-liquid sold on black market streets. Prohibition doesn't work. It's been tried before. It's been trying now in some areas of the U.S. still with marijuana. Didn't work with alcohol. It's not working with marijuana. It's not going to work with vaping. It's all supposedly meant to curb teen vaping, but statistics show that only 6% of teens actually try to order vape products online, and half the time they fail at it. And these statistics come from the Anti-Vaping Truth Initiative.org's own website. There's a lot of misinformation, false anti-vaping propaganda out there, and the real reason lawmakers are trying to ban vaping is because states are losing out on a lot of cigarette tobacco revenue. There are state tobacco bonds. It's cigarette tax revenue in advance for the state. But vaping came along and grew into a thriving industry, but then states were no longer able to make up for that cigarette tax revenue in advance. And members of Congress aren't innocent in all this either. No, because for a lot of members of Congress, they accept special interest money from cigarette and big pharma companies or billionaires that have a stake in combustible tobacco, and that influences Congress's vote on anti-vaping legislation. The New York Times and other media outlets have reported that teen drug, alcohol, and cigarette use is way, way down, but that teen vaping use is way, way up. And experts are concerned or say this is a worrying trend. It sounds to me that they'd rather your teens be on meth, crack, and heroin. I predict that states with full-on vape bans will see their next teen epidemic. Teen drug, alcohol, and cigarette use on the rise. And nobody has been blaming these enablers. TruthInitiative.org says that 52% of teens get their vape products through these social sources, while 74% of them try to get it through physical retail locations. And half of the 6% who try to get it buy vape products online, they fail half the time. So this vape mail ban isn't really stopping teens ordering vape products online when only about 3% of them actually succeed at buying vape products online. Some of it has to do with those social sources buying it at shops and then selling it to the teens or buying it online. Also, teens often fail at buying vape products from physical retailers. You know, where was a cigarette ban when I was a teenager? I never heard about any of that while I was growing up. I switched to vaping in 2012 or 2013 and haven't bought a pack of cigarettes ever since. But when the time comes that all vaping is banned in California, and when I finally run out of e-liquid, I will buy a pack of stinky Marlboro cigarettes because I'll still be able to buy unflavored cigarettes in California. I'll then record myself lighting up a cigarette. I'll take 3 or 4 puffs, and that cigarette will taste so nasty to me that I'll cough my lungs out and feel like I'm about to throw up. And I will. It happened to me once about a year ago. Then I'll send the video to Governor Gavin Newsom, other governors and lawmakers, and other interests. I'll tell them that this is what the vape ban has made me do. I had no other choice but to resort back to smoking cigarettes. It looks like you'll be able to make up for all that state tobacco bonds money again. Oh, and didn't the United States just get through with going through this whole war on Juul, war on disposable and pod vape systems and things like that. You know, didn't the U.S. just go through this whole big old battle with Juul and disposables and everything? Because now in California, and I'm not sure about other states, when the vape ban, the in-person vape sale ban hits California, you'll still be able to buy disposables and pod vape products from shops and cigarette store shops, whatever, you know, because cigarette companies are directly manufacturing those products now. So it's okay now for the states to sell that, for shops to sell that now, you know, because cigarette companies make that stuff now. So vapors will end up paying a lot more money for a lot less e-liquid, because that's got to be Big Cigarette's whole plan, you know. Charge them more for less. Make them pay like they're buying cigarettes, you know, like you know, heavy smokers when they smoke like a pack a day, that's already like $10, $11 in one day. So that's what they're trying to do with vaping. No more buying big 120 milliliter bottles, 100 milliliter bottles online or in stores for cheap, you know, or a decent price. No, you'll have to pay about double or triple for less e-liquid. Banning vaping from being shipped in the mail has nothing to do with COVID relief. It has nothing to do with the defense budget, but it's all being held in the same congressional vote. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, like, comment on, and share our videos. Until next time, this is Kyle James Lee with the Aegis Alliance.